Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, welcome. My name is Dina and I am so glad that you decided to stop by. I want to start out this video by saying thank you so much to all of you that sent prayers our way. If you didn't see last week's video, my brother had a health scare a few weeks back, and so I just want to thank each and every one of you for praying for our family. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. You're so kind, and I just want to thank you. Now, sorry, moving on to today's video, I want to do a little bit of kind of rearranging, redecorating, maybe a little bit of cleaning. I want to get rid of all the Patriotic decor. Now I'm going to leave our front porch alone, but I just want to gather everything up here in the house. I did collect a couple things from out back and brought them in already. And then I think I want to go ahead and put together a new tablescape. Now I'm not sure because I'm really excited about decorating my kitchen, so I don't know which area I want to decorate first, but I guess that will come in time. We'll find out by the end of the video, obviously. Now I do have a little story to share that I put together yesterday. I need to tell on myself, so that will come later on in the video. And then I just wanted to touch on something really quickly that I mentioned in my last couple videos, and that is my new kind of diet change because of the health scare that we had. I'm still doing very well on it. It has been a little bit of an adjustment, but not in a bad way. It's actually been in a good way. I've really enjoyed it. In fact, the last few mornings I've made myself a smoothie out of fruit that has been so good. I love it. I love the idea of getting a bunch of fruits into one cup. I love the idea of an easy breakfast. So that has been kind of a godsend to me. I've really enjoyed that. And just the food that I've been able to prepare has been really, really good. The other day, I soaked some cashews and actually made some nacho cheese, which was just, it's interesting. It's neat to do. I love the new flavors that I've been experiencing, and I am thankfully still losing weight. Now, I did not start this diet to lose weight. I started this diet to be more healthy, but I've lost 3 more pounds. So that's super exciting as well. And I just feel so much better already. Even if it's just feeling better about the foods that I am eating, that in itself is just a blessing. So I am super excited about it, and it's been fairly easy. Again, I have my sister-in-law who has done this for years, and she is doing so well. She has kind of all of it planned out and all the little tricks and tips that I don't have to really research because she knows all about it. So she knows what to add into the food to get protein. She knows what to do for this and that. And so she's very open to sharing that, and I am so blessed to have her and her expertise. So anyways, I just want to share that little tidbit with you, and let's go ahead and get started on today's video. Right now, I'm just going to go around the house and collect all of my flags and anything that I have out that is patriotic, put it here on the counter, kind of get it together, and then I'll figure out what I want to decorate next. All right, let's get started. the Patriotic decor down and put away. While I was in the hutch, I went ahead and collected a few items that I thought I might want to use on the dining room table. I did go ahead and decide to start there. Now I went out to the garage as well and collected just a couple things that I want to maybe DIY really quickly. And a couple weeks ago, while I was in my closet collecting together a gift, I realized I had some decor items in there that I had forgotten about. So I have those out here as well. And I will insert what I did last night. Now I painted her and a canister that was gifted to me. So I will insert that to let you know what I used. It's a very easy technique, but I love the effects. It's just kind of that stone look. So I will definitely insert that in a minute, but I'm gonna show you the things that I have as well, and then we'll get started on the table. Okay, so a few of the things that I collected were just my limes. I brought those back out. A little bit of greenery as far as my greenery spheres. These were a couple of the things that I found in my closet were these doorknobs that I had collected. I did bring out some book pages, which I will probably have to get a few more for one of the DIYs I want to do. My napkins, again, this little vest, some candlesticks, some plates that I purchased at a secondhand store here in town. It's been a while now, but they're so pretty. I absolutely love them. When I saw them go on their Instagram page, I contacted her right away and said, I will be over. So I'm glad I have those. You know how much I love green. I do have the smaller apothecary jar. And then my friend Amanda gifted me these last year. I believe she had some extra on hand at school. So I'm going to be doing something with those for my larger apothecary jar. So that's what I have to DIY. I did take out one of my table toppers. I love these. I purchased a few of them when we lived up north. We had a store called The Address there, and I love that store. I did bring out my chargers, my wooden ones. I really, really love using these. And then I will probably just collect a few more things to kind of mix in, but for now, that's kind of my start. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and insert my painting from last night, and then we'll move on probably to my first DIY so that can dry. For my first DIY project, I simply painted a couple of items with my favorite baking soda and paint mixture. Now this time I did use some of my chalk paint in one of my favorite neutral colors. This technique is so easy to do. You simply pour out your desired amount of paint and add in a small amount of baking soda. Mix those two ingredients together and it gives you a nice grainy texture. Now if you wanted to add a little bit more baking soda, you can. It'll just make your paint mixture a little bit thicker the more you add. Now the end result ends up looking like stone when it's all dry, and I absolutely love the look. Now you can always use a can of sealer on yours if you would like, but I have found that mine stays really nice and it's very easy to wipe off and keep clean, and I've been doing this for a couple of years with absolutely no issues whatsoever. For my second DIY today, I wanted to make some homemade decorative spheres for my larger apothecary jar. And of course, I wanted to bring book pages into my vignette, and this is how I'm going to achieve just that. As you can see, I am simply tearing a few book pages up, and I do apologize if this offends anyone at all. That is definitely not my intention here. I just love the idea of using book pages in my decor in all sorts of ways. Now, once I have the pages torn, I added a little bit of white glue and a little water together in a bowl in order to be able to use that to adhere the torn pages to my styrofoam spheres. Once I was done, I set them outside in the sun to dry and went to work on my table in the meantime. Okay, I decided on another DIY. What I want to do is I want to use these topiaries I made a few months back, but I want to cover up the terracotta pot. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to use book pages to kind of wrap around it and then use some twine to kind of look like the plant has just been wrapped in paper and brought in that way. So I'm gonna try and tape them together using double-sided tape just in an overlap kind of fashion. So we'll see what that looks like. Yesterday, I spent the day at our church helping to put a wedding together, and at the end of the day, I was able to sit there with my precious friend Jules, and our conversation steered towards being a homemaker and what that means to us. We both talked about how being a homemaker is such an honor to us. She, like myself, enjoys doing things around the house because she loves doing things for her husband. Now, I'm not saying that homemaking is easy all the time, because it's not. Managing a home may sound simple, but it can be really complicated at times. But over the years, I feel like the Lord has given me a different outlook on what I do here at home. And in that time, I have learned that it's not really the task that make things so complicated, but the attitude in which I do those tasks can make it that way. Now, I try not to look at the things that I do as I have to do them, but more as I get to do them. I've said it before and I will say it again. I feel that this is my biggest calling in life, taking care of my family and our home, helping to bring peace to our everyday is the most important job I feel like I can do. Friends, so I did something really bad today. I went totally and completely against my promise to myself for the summer of not purchasing any home decor. So I want to apologize to you for not holding up my end of the bargain on that promise. I felt a little bit of regret as I drove down the street after purchasing the items. I even thought to myself, maybe I should just take them back. But the only reason I did this is because of having a YouTube channel, number one, loving to decorate was number two, and I am now kind of taking over the decorating of different holidays for our church. So all that being said, I walked into Hobby Lobby today to check on the fall and Christmas decor to see if it was out on the shelves as of yet. Now, I went in a couple weeks ago, just before the 4th of July, and usually we have Christmas decor out by that time. This year, we had nothing out as far as Christmas decor. There was very, very little fall decor. Most of it was still up on the top shelves. And it was really sad because I talked to a couple of our managers and they had explained to me that just the way things are right now, nobody is really buying product. So they had so much 4th of July decor still out, and it was just at that point, I think just a couple days before the 4th, and that was what made it so sad, is looking at all the product that was still on the shelves just a couple of days before the holiday. Now, I went in today just to see if things had changed up, and I figured all the 4th of July stuff would be gone. It wasn't. It was down to 90% off, and that's what I ended up purchasing. I spent just over $20 on 4th of July or Patriotic decor. Now, if you are new to my channel, my husband is also in the military, and so we do a lot of patriotic things throughout the year. Even if it's not mentioned or seen on my channel, if he has someone visit for dinner or anything like that, I do break out a more patriotic theme for our table decor. And so this stuff is going to really come in handy. Now, I have plenty. I'm not saying that I don't. But when it's 90% off and I'm picking things up for $1 or 30 cents or even 20 cents, it just seemed like, okay, I'm gonna give you an out here. You can spend $20 and feel okay about it. And that's what I did. So I hope I'm not offending anyone by going back on my promise to myself, but I just couldn't help it. Okay, I could have helped it, but I didn't. I didn't stop myself this time. I thought, you know, you would spend so much more money if you do go out next year and try to purchase something. So I ended up with some really great little products, and I'm gonna share them with you now, just in case you want to go and check out your Hobby Lobby. Again, things are 90% off, and honestly, there was still quite a bit left. I was so surprised. They actually had wheeled a huge, I think, 3-tier cart out to the front of the store that was full, absolutely full of doormats. Now, I didn't purchase one of those because, well, I just didn't. But there was plenty of other things as well, including flags, which you know I absolutely love flags. So I purchased some of those because they were like 29 cents, 39 cents for the flags, as opposed to $2.99 and $3.99. So again, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you that really quick. Okay, I ended up not turning the camera around, but I got everything out of the bag so I could show you. So let me start here with this garland. I thought this was so cute, and I probably would not have purchased this at a regular price or even 50% off, but it being as inexpensive as it was, I thought, why not? Because it could go anywhere. It could even go inside an apothecary jar. Now, I did really like the little stars on it, and then it's just kind of the little berries in the red, blue, and the ivory, and it's more my color. It's not the bright color. Now, they did have the very bright white and more of a brighter blue and red, but I love kind of like the antique look of this. So this is actually 5 feet long, and it was regularly $11.99. And then I saw these first, and these were $2.99, and they are actually 12 feet long, but they don't have the stars on them. But again, they have that off-white and the darker cranberry and really dark navy color. So I got that $2.99 regularly. And then these were the first thing that I actually put in my cart, and they are also a garland. Okay, but let's see. They are 72 inches in length. So that's a good size as well. But what I thought I would do, oh, I'm sorry, and they were $19.99. But why I purchased these is because I could easily cut them off the string and use them as a bowl filler or an apothecary filler. So that is why I really liked that idea. I think what I will do is probably try and tea stain them, because they're not a bright white, but I think I would like them a little more antique. And if I did do that, I would not submerge them. I think what I would do is just let my tea steep till it's really, really dark, and then just kind of paint it on. I might have to paint on a few layers to get the desired color, but I think it'll be worth it, and I think they will be really, really cute. And I did mention, yeah, they were $19.99. Let's see. Oh, and then I found these later in the game, and I did pick them up. I almost put them back and bought more of these, but I thought no, because these could spray out in a floral arrangement or in an apothecary jar. I thought they would be really cute, and they were $3.99 regularly. Okay, let's see. I did get one of these. There were 2 different styles. There were the one with the stars in the middle, and then there was one that had just the navy blue, and I couldn't decide which one I liked more. They were each regular $24.99, and it's a set of 3, so it's kind of like a garland as well. But what I got these for is I thought they might work on our windows out front. I did look at everything to make sure that I could tea stain them, because this is a bright white, and Millicent is busy making her bed more comfortable. So if you hear that scratching, that's what that is. But it is bright white, so I will definitely want to tea stain these. I did pick up a couple little just decorative pieces. This was regular $2.99. And the only reason I picked these up is because, of course, they're Patriotic, but it's got the little bit of that, you know, antique white or off-white color to it. This Liberty one I thought was really cute. I don't remember exactly how much this was. I think she said it was either $2 or $2.99 as well. Here is another little decorative piece, again at $2.99 regularly. And one more. I thought this was really cute. Now, I don't know if this is for a place sitting card or for a picture, but either way, I don't know that I will keep this in there. I will probably take that out, but I really liked the look of that. And then the last thing, oh no, I did get flags, but one of the last things was this flag garland. Now, this was $9.99 regularly, and it is 6 feet long. I don't know exactly how many flags it has on it, but it looks like quite a few. So I thought that was a great buy, and that's another thing that I can tea stain. Okay, and then, oops, sorry, all my flags, which I thought was a great deal. You know, I absolutely love using my flags during the summertime. I've really enjoyed them this year, and that was probably another reason behind me wanting to go ahead and spend a little bit of money. Like I said, I spent just over $20 on all of this, and I think that it was a great buy. So I hope you understand why I did go against my whole promise to myself. Yes, I did feel a little bit guilty, but I think it's a good thing because of having so many things that I do need to decorate for. It just gives me more options, and I cannot beat that price. I could not beat that price at a yard sale, so it just seemed like it was worth it. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. So let's go ahead and go on with today's video. I want to thank you all for coming along with me today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you are new and you have not yet subscribed, I would love for you to consider doing so and becoming a part of our Graceful Living family. But for now, I want to wish you all a wonderful rest of your week. Remember to stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.